we go. It's a bit tricky question. I would say that you have to be cautious on answering this question. Huh? Think a lot. I'm giving a few more seconds as you can answer. People in YouTube. All right, then let's start this discussion for the day. For the last question for the day. Wow, a lot of D coming up, man. The last few seconds, I got a lot of D. In YouTube also, I'm seeing people getting with the D there. How come D is becoming more prominent answer? How D becomes a more best answer? Let's see that. Question. What's the question thought here? Straight to the question, we'll see what's asked here. Let's see some of the key terms in the question. A company that manufactures and sells plastic containers is working on their latest product catalog. They're working on a catalog. Okay. To comply with the European laws, the photographers in the children's product section should not consist of more than 20% images of candy and processed foods. There is a rules, the law compliance, and should consist of at least 80% images of fruits and vegetables. Looks nice, right? They should be done actually. As a project team reviews the photographs before the final printing, they identify one photograph that clearly does not comply with the law. The whole paragraph explanation is something is not met the law. Very good. Now what to do? What to do? Which activity was a project team performing? Okay, is it a past tense, present tense, or future tense? Which activity the team is performing during the catalog review up to this?
Present.
Present or little past happened,
Sorry.
happening, right? Which activity should they perform? This is in the future. I think it says future. One is in the past, what they have done or doing right now, or what should be done later. To avoid this issue from repeating, one, what they did, one, what they have to do. So now you have to look at the answers. Before looking at these answers, first you should have a clarity of quality management. Only then this answer can be go better. Okay, Shri, I read this, man, very clear. This is a very happening scenario in the market. Somebody has to comply with the compliance law, but they didn't do that. Okay. So question is not about, do I need to fire them? Do I need to kill them? Do I need to redo the work? That's not the question. Question is asking what team have done, whatever it did, what that does mean. As per management, what does it mean? What is the terminology? PMI want to know the terminology from you. What activity should they perform in the future? That is an action. Which activity was project team performing during the catalog review? They're asking here the terminology. The next half of the question is what they should do. Now I'm seeing answers are more of D, and some people also have a different answer like A or C is also there. Now let's see as majority go with the D. One of you can pick up and tell that why D was a good answer. It was a good answer. I'm seeing also B in the YouTube. Okay. So why D looks a good answer? D for maybe Denmark, D for dog. Why D looks a good answer? Any one of you? One of you.
Because it complies with the
Uh-huh.
agile terminologies.
Terminology is very good. Agile terminology. Do you mean it's agile terminology? Are you sure?
Yeah, quality, inspection, auditing.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. You think it's agile terminology or general project management terminologies?
Yeah, both.
General.
Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. So what I'm hearing here is there is something called a quality assurance. If you heard about it, have you heard about quality assurance? And there is something called a quality control. Have you all
Yes.
heard about it? Yeah. So for betterment of everyone, what I do is I'll bring up the picture before I show this answer here. Okay. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to show something to you. I should have something with me to share with you. Give me a few sec. So if you have worked in quality or heard about quality, I'm sure you should have gone these terminologies. Okay. By now, you should see the screen what I'm sharing. Are you getting the screen what I'm sharing now? Are you?
Yes.
If you are getting this, look at this. Let know in this which one you are familiar with. In which terms are you familiar?
Quality
All,
control,
all three.
quality assurance.
All three.
All three, right? In your company, you have something called quality management, or we call as quality department, or sometimes we use the word TQM, total quality management, right? We use it. Now, what happened is below this, we have something called quality assurance and quality control. Now, the big question is what is quality assurance and what is quality control? Now, in quality assurance, what we do is we constantly set the clear process to be followed. Process to be followed in my company. I will constantly check how can I improve the best way of testing the quality, verifying the quality, make sure the quality standards are well correctly followed. So we work on improving this process constantly, and we do this by introducing audit. We do audit to check is my company following right standards? Am I following the Six Sigma standard? Am I following TQMX, some format in my company? Am I following ISO standards? So quality assurance is checking out is this process is rightly set. This is more of a prevention. Yeah, we want to prevent it, right? Prevent it. We constantly do that. Quality assurance. So what do you do in quality control? What do you do in quality control? In quality control, you actually test it. This is a place you test the results to check is it really going well. We use it using inspection. So inspection is all about checking the test scenarios, situations, robotic process, automation, manual testing. You test it. You quality control. You check is it A equal to A, apple to apple checking will happen. Is this both happening in your corporate? There is a team which works on improving the process. There is a team works on testing the product. Is it happening? Yeah, these two happens, right? Now, before I go to the question again, I'll show you one more point. A quality assurance, you can check out something here. A quality assurance is a proactive way to improve a better process. A quality assurance will be of a reactive way. When it's a reactive way, you test it. You make sure that you check it out. You inspect it. Yeah. You do the verification, automatic testing, product sampling. You have a people who to test it out, right? Look for defects. I think this is what we do. And here we do a process improvement. How can we make a better process out of it? But Shri, is it for agile or non-agile? It could be any management model. But an agile is so nice, it's all blended. It's all mixed inside the way we work every day. But in a very plan-driven model of project where we have a systematic approach, constantly they keep improving the quality assurance. New process keep on brought in. They put your team into training program. They introduce a new way of working. They do root cause analysis to understand where there is a problem. And this all work together hand in hand. Yeah, hand in hand. So now, when quality assurance and quality control work together, the output is going to be the quality product. The product starts coming out. Okay. Now, Shri, after sharing this, what do you wanted me to know? What do you have to do right now? Now you're going to see the question. Now I'm going to ask the people who said D is a good answer. I'm sure we're going to get a good answer out of it. Okay. Let's go to the question. Where is the question? Doom, 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 doom. I believe I have that. I believe I have that. Where's my question? Where's my question? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Now, the people who said D is a good answer, just check with you again. Okay, when you gave D as a good answer, do you think this is what running in your mind when you said inspection and auditing? Is it what running in your mind? Now, you help me in this question. What is inspection and what is auditing happening? Where is inspection and audit happening?
Inspection is quality
NQA.
control.
As
Quality
a
control.
project team reviews photographs.
There you go. There you go. The project team reviews, isn't it? The project team reviews the photography. Very good. Very good. Well said. Well said. Okay. So are we also constantly auditing the process improvement here?
Yeah.
Yes.
To prevent, to avoid the repeated issues. So we are doing audit.
That is cool. So what is this quality improvement methods for future? So if I divide this question into two, which activity was the project team performing during the catalog review? What they did? I think for catalog review, you are saying this portion. Is it correct?
Yeah,
And
inspection and
which
auditing.
activity? They perform in the
Future.
future.
Yeah. To avoid future to repeated issue, they are doing improvements, called improvements.
There you go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Good. That's a good job, right? The last question went very well because it's a most tricky question with a lot of content, but the main key on this question is the last line. If I've said this in the classes, I would always say that be watchful on reading the last line of the question because the last line is asking something, whereas the whole paragraph explained is something else. So now in the last line, they're asking what has been done, what should be done. When you understood what has been done, chances are what should be done also get more clear. Okay, looking at the time as we are to jump to the another class. So first thing, it was a good one.